The sight of the girl's very face burned her eyes, and the sound of the girl's laughter tormented her ears. And each time the servants praised the princess's kindness, the queen's jealousy burned hotter within her breast. At last, unable to endure Snow White any longer, the queen summoned a huntsman from the royal woods. He was a grim man, clad in fur and leather, and a wolfskin hanging from his shoulders. When the terrifying man knelt before the throne, the queen spoke softly. "Tomorrow you shall take the princess deep into the forest. There you shall kill her, and bring me proof that the deed is done." The huntsman froze, stunned by what he was asked to do. Though he had slain wolves and boars and great mountain stags, Snow White was but a harmless girl. Yet the queen's eyes were colder than winter ice. Fearing her wrath, the huntsman bowed his head and acquiesced. The next morning, Snow White went gladly with him into the forest, believing they rode only for a hunt among the pines. But as the trees closed darkly around them and the castle disappeared behind the mountain mists, a strange unease settled over her heart. High above in a tree branch, unseen by either of them, a black crow watched silently from its snow-covered limbs. Now, when the huntsman had led Snow White deep into the forest, where the pine trees stood black and close together, blocking even the tiniest ray of light, he halted suddenly beside a great rock covered in snow and moss. Then, drawing forth his hunting knife, he turned toward the princess with sorrow upon his face. "Princess," said he with deep regret, "I have been commanded to kill you." At these words, Snow White was filled with terror, and falling back against the rock, she cried,
"Oh, good huntsman, please spare my life. I will flee far into the forest and never return again to the castle."